Hey guys, real quick, I was all done with this video and I was editing it, and then I realized I forgot to mention something. The QSC KC12 speaker is available in black and white. The reason I have a black one in this video is for testing. It was what was available to me at the time. So again, they are available in both black and white. All right, here we go. Hey guys, I'm here to talk about the QSC KC12 column array speaker. I currently have the Evolve 50s. I got my hands on one KC12, so I'm going to compare one of those to one Evolve 50 and then run down some basics, some specs, some things like that. And we'll try to play some audio back and forth. You know how it is when you're listening through computer speakers or your phone. It doesn't really do it justice, but we'll give it a shot anyway. So there are the subs along with the column pieces, because people were asking what it looked like disassembled. So there you go. I'm going to go ahead and put them together here. Okay, so got the Evolve like so. Very similar concept with the QSC. It doesn't have magnets, but it has connections that look like so. And what's nice about the top is it has this. And the reason they did this was if you wanted to play on a stage or something where you're up high, you can mount this directly into the subwoofer versus using the middle pole. You can eliminate the middle column piece. All right, I want to show you how tall this thing is. So I have, I believe, 8-foot ceilings, and I came really close. I believe it was said that that is 7.5 feet tall. I want to start out with a statement that my friend George, another DJ, said to me one time. He said, "You know what, Mike? We buy equipment for us. We don't buy equipment for the bride and groom. You're not going to have a bride call you up and say, oh man, I was talking to DJ so-and-so and he uses brand Y speakers where you use brand X, so I think I'm going to hire him." They don't know the difference between brand names. They just know about the quality, which brings me to another statement that I just saw. DJ Rachel posted something on a different site or thread earlier where she said, "Sell the sizzle, not the steak." And that kind of hit with me. And I went, yeah, you're right. You're selling your skills, you as a DJ, not necessarily the equipment per se. I mean, you want to use quality stuff, but at the same time, you're selling what you do. So with that said, sound is subjective. One DJ is going to say, I love this speaker. Another DJ is going to say, it's not enough. I need this speaker. And I get that. We all have our needs and the size venues that we work with, the amount of crowd that we work with, how you want your sound directed, et cetera, et cetera. So without further ado, let's talk about the QSC KC12. So you saw, I know this video, I can't go back any further with the camera. So you saw what it looks like, and I'll just kind of talk about it here. On paper, QSC claims 132 max SPL. This thing has, it's a three-way system. So it's got a couple of mid-size drivers in the top, as well as a 1-inch compression horn, plus your 12-inch sub. And real quick, I want to tilt down again. Both of these have a 12-inch sub, but that cabinet on that QSC is so much larger. Not quite sure why, but it is. It's a wooden cabinet with a plastic top. So the part where you mount the column in, that piece up there is plastic. You can kind of see where it separates, and the rest of it is wood. I listened to both of them pretty extensively last night. I went back and forth, and neither sounds bad. I just thought the QSC, to my ears, sounded a little cleaner, a little crisper, a little fuller, and that's probably due to it being a three-way cabinet versus a two-way. For testing today, I have both of them set at flat, no EQ, no DSP settings. I have both of them plugged into an XLR output on my Denon Prime Go Plus in mono. That way you're getting the same signal to both speakers. In order to do that, I'm going to have to run back and forth behind the speakers. You won't see that. I'll edit it up all nice and neat so that it's, you know, you'll just see each speaker as I play the audio through them. Yeah, I guess without further ado, let's give that a shot. All right, there you go. Some royalty-free tracks to compare the two speakers. I don't know how well you'll be able to tell with the speakers you're listening to, but thought I'd throw it out there anyway. I'm going to do a quick SPL test and see how loud each one gets before they clip. Okay, that was loud as shit. I had to, I listened back, the audio going into the iPad. I used a lapel mic and I also tried the built-in mic. Both were, it was just the audio was way too loud for the SPL test. So this is a handy little gadget, by the way. DJ Rachel had recommended this in a list of DJ necessities. It's a sound level meter. Comes in different colors. I forget, green, yellow. I got the orange. But this will let you test your decibels. So I don't know how these speakers are engineered as far as when they're supposed to start showing you clip or limit. But with the test down here, and keep in mind too, the acoustics and dynamics of this room, I'm only about, I don't know, 15 feet across this way. It's a small basement. So I don't know if that would affect the sound and make it clip quicker than it would in the wild or not, but just throwing that out there. So with my test results here, with them both, you know, in the same general position here, the EV, the clip light started coming on at about 98 decibels. The QSC, more like 108. Well, I shouldn't even say that. That's not accurate. I had it at 108. I took my Denon Prime Go and I cranked the master volume all the way up, and then I added a little more on the gain or the trim, and it was at 108, and it wasn't, the clip light wasn't coming on. It was unbelievably loud. So from what I can tell in this environment, the QSC takes a lot more before it clips versus the Evolve. Again, these are both great speakers. I'm not trying to talk you into ditching your Evolves or whatever speakers you have and buying the QSC. I'm just telling you that I got my hands on one to test it. In my opinion, because sound is objective, I do think it sounds fuller and a little smoother. And I love the top being above the crowd, where this is kind of, you're limited. I mean, if you're, you know, standing in front of it, it covers a lot of the speaker, where this one, as you can see, you know, it's up there. I like that a lot. I like that design. I like that if you want to put this on the sub directly and use it on a stage, you have the ability to do so. I know you can do that with the Evolve too. If you buy a short pole, I believe they're about $100, so that is an option as an add-on accessory. So I can't think of anything else as far as questions or specs or anything. If you have any questions, please feel free to throw them below. If you'd like and subscribe if you haven't done so, I would appreciate that. Thanks so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Until next time, I'm Mike Sinclair. Now you hear me? Now you...